Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Iliana Magra, and here are the top headlines of the day in Greece. Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis met with President Konstantinos Stassoulas to discuss the upcoming constitutional revision that the Greek Premier announced yesterday. Addressing the evaluation of public sector employees, the Prime Minister stated that the initiative aims to enshrine performance evaluation within the Constitution. In cases where employees systematically fail to meet standards, there will be no constitutional obstacle to removing them from the public sector, he noted. The constitutional revision process will require cooperation across Parliament, Mr. Mitsotakis added. He also announced that the ruling New Democracy Party will propose revisions to key constitutional articles, including those related to ministerial accountability and higher education. Now, a wildfire broke out early this afternoon in Markopoulo, southeast of Athens. The blaze has burned through low vegetation near the Holy Church of the Virgin Mary Varamba, a Byzantine Orthodox church. A total of 38 firefighters with 10 fire engines were deployed to the scene, along with one firefighting helicopter providing aerial support. In other news, 5 schools in the Efkarpia area of the Pavlos Melas municipality in Thessaloniki remained closed today as a precaution after cases of streptococcus were identified in the area. A specialized team carried out the disinfection in the affected areas, while personnel from the National Public Health Organization conducted diagnostic tests on children, parents, and teaching staff at the 3rd kindergarten and other school units. Now, severe weather shortages in parts of central and southern Greece have led to restrictions on irrigation, forcing many farmers to abandon water-intensive crops such as tomatoes and cotton, Greek newspaper Kathimerini reports today. In regions like Thessaly and Crete, local water management organizations have prohibited irrigation for summer crops due to critically low reservoir levels and insufficient groundwater. For the first time in 22 years, the Irrigation Authority of Sofades Smokovo in Karditsa announced that no water would be provided this year from the Smokovo reservoir as its level has fallen below the safety threshold. Crete's southern Messara plain is facing similar constraints. In the municipality of Festos, local authorities announced there would be no water from the Faneromeni Dam for greenhouse vegetables such as tomatoes and cucumbers. Water is reportedly being rationed exclusively for perennial crops like olives and grapes. In other news, prominent members of Queensland's Greek-Australian community have called on the Greek government to strengthen support for the state's honorary consulate, citing administrative limitations that hinder essential services. In an open letter to the Greek Herald, the authors criticized the consulate's exclusion from Greece's Citizens Registry, a digital platform used by consular authorities to process records such as births, marriages, and deaths. They argue that the omission prevents the Brisbane-based consulate from adequately serving the region's sizable and widely dispersed Greek population and have called for reforms to improve its operational capacity. If Athens is serious about strengthening ties with the diaspora, the letter said, then it must stop tying the hands of those most committed to serving it. And that's all for today. Tune in again on Monday for Greece's first English language news bulletin. And ladies and gentlemen, have a good afternoon and a lovely weekend.